we've got to clear a campsite.
Yeah.
So we've been traveling the whole country at campsites. Now we got to make our own campsite.
Yeah.
That should be cool, huh? Looking good. What's going on, YouTube? So picking back where we left off from the first video, we got word from the county that we're good to stake out where we want the culvert. We chose what size culvert. We want a 30-foot long culvert, and they came out and checked and said, they gave us the specs and said it needs to be a 12-inch diameter. So we buy the culvert, they install it. Being a county road, at least that's our case. That's what we were told to do. So we're gonna stake out the end of our driveway where we want the culvert. Alright, we just got notified that our culvert was delivered, so we're going to check that out. Looking good. They're not too bad, man. I lifted the whole big one. There we go, man. That's gonna be the start of our driveway. We'll be able to get Big Mo through there, no problem.
Through here?
No, over it. Try dragging it. Good to go, man.
I said Brady almost dragging those.
Okay, and that's going between those wood stakes. Coming in? Holy cow, man. All right, so now we're getting closer to bringing our RV over here so that we can stay over on our land. And basically what we got to do is set up like a temporary campsite for it. So it'll basically just be like how we've been living for the past couple years, except it'll be on our own land, which will be nice. So we're thinking down here, it'll be away from where we're gonna be building the barn dough up there, and it'll kind of give us some coverage and shade and stuff. Thinking about backing it in right here. So we might have to clear a few things out, but I think it'll work pretty good. So we're gonna measure and just see how it'll all work. Driveway comes up right here, and we're gonna make like a kind of a temporary campsite right here. So I'm gonna clear out a lot of these bushes, trim some limbs, and probably clear some of this brush in here to make sure it fits right here without interfering with the driveway. The biggest question is getting power to here. I am not sure which pole they'll have to come off of. I don't know if it needs to be one with a transformer, probably. And the nearest one would be over there. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how that works. But maybe they can come off any pole. Then it would probably be that one. But this will be a nice spot to keep out of the way when they're building the barn dough up there. Stay out of the driveway and kind of be shaded. And it's semi-level. So should work good. Dude, those don't look like work clothes. We've got to clear a campsite.
Yeah.
So we've been traveling the whole country at campsites. Now we got to make our own campsite.
Yeah.
That should be cool, huh?
Yeah.
Ideally, what we're going to want to do is pull through here, I think. So we can face this way. And then the electric's going to be...
Is it just spreading?
Yeah, I'm just letting it go. Nice controlled burn.
Oh, well, my mom texted and she says we're leaving in the morning and we're planning on taking the kids. And so I don't have to look any cloth on it. Passing along.
All right, All right, go ahead. Okay, we are all cleared out, ready for the camper. We just need electric. All right, looks good. And then I think we're good for the driveway. Oh, we need the loppers. The loppers. Yeah, they can go. Yeah, I think it'll work good. Culvert there, driveway. That's perfect. Perfect little campsite. Kids will have to be careful on these roots. I can get a new saw blade, and what I'll do is cut them flush.
Yeah, seriously, it's probably a shot they get to swing
That's
together.
pretty cool, Manny.
I hate
Whoa,
Skinny
Manny.
cats coming to you. Want me to cut your butt off?
Is the hole big enough? Oh yeah, we're good. One day it'll be towering and looking good. It's definitely really crooked. Oh, look who is enjoying the sunrise out here. Look who is enjoying the sunrise. Oh, you're probably not enjoying all the bugs though, are you, dude? Are you, big guy? Oh, good boy. Good morning, guys. I have got some updating for you. The biggest one is we got the RV on the property. So we are officially living on our property in the RV. We chose this spot down here. We cleared out a bunch of bushes, mainly because it's out of the way, kind of where the driveway is gonna go. And this is really the only spot on our property with trees. So the sun rises over there, as you can see, spans the sky, and we get a lot of afternoon shade to cool the camper down before bed. So right now we are living in it pretty much completely off grid. We do have a generator in the front, so when it's really hot we can run that, run the air conditioners, and basically have all the conveniences of electric when we're running that generator. But it feels good to have it parked on our own property. Originally we had the camper pulled or backed into here, but then you're kind of facing just these bushes and trees and facing the road basically. So we ended up switching that and pulling it in. I was able to pull my truck in here and still get it out right here. And that's much better because you're facing, you know, kind of where our future place is going to be, and nice mowed grass. So it's a much better view than facing those trees. So that's one of the bigger updates. We are officially here. Another update is we got a golf cart. Not a big update, but it is good to have for bombing around the property, and the kids like it, and it makes some yard work and stuff just a bit easier. I'm coming down here. The county has put in our culvert. So I was hoping they would do a little more. I was hoping it was going to be usable at least, but all they did was put the culvert in, and as you can see, there is still a giant drop here. So we can't really pull anything in and out yet. So our contractor has got to pick up with this, whoever we decide, and we'll get the driveway back going. I was hoping the county was going to make it, you know, enough where we could at least get in and out. But basically I put the culvert in, and at this point it's still unusable. Luckily we still got my parents' culvert we can use. That's where we're at with the driveway. Coming back here to where basically our build site is gonna be. As you can see, we've cleared a lot of bushes. So my surveyor was here the week before the 4th of July, and we did some perk testing for our septic to come up with the site plan. And we had kind of up on that knoll right there, we had really good perk. It's all pretty much straight sand up there. So around this area is where the septic is gonna go. He's got to come back in a couple weeks, and we are going to drill or dig a bigger hole, and that's when the septic engineer will be here and all that to really dial in a site plan of where the septic's gonna be. So I got a few more bushes I want to clear out before then, but we are well on our way here. We did some major clearing. I had my dad give me a hand with his tractor, and we were just hooking up the chain to the tractor and pulling bushes, and that was a big help. Starting to really look good down here. Another update is electric. Being that it's been 95 degrees out, we've been using the generator quite a bit for the air conditioners. Filling those gas tanks every day with gas cans is just kind of a pain in the butt, and it gets pretty pricey. Electric is a lot more convenient. But basically, National Grid sent us an email that we were on schedule for the week after the 4th of July, which would have been last week. And when they didn't come that week to put up the pole or the transformer, we reached out and they said, oh, that was a mistaken email. So an email that was sent by mistake that we were on schedule. I don't know how that happens, but that didn't work yet. But they did mark out where our pole and transformer is gonna go, and that is right around the corner of these bushes. That wooden pole is going to be the pole and the transformer. What I gotta do is dig a trench up to somewhere in here for a meter pedestal to hook this up, and then that's going to provide a 200 amp service from this meter pedestal up to the house in the future as well. So we'll have a place to plug in the RV right here, and then a future 200 amp pass through for our building structures up there. But now that's another 4 to 6 weeks, so we'll be running the generator for at least another month probably. It's not bad, but you gotta listen to it. And then another thing is, I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but I did a little time-lapse video of clearing this area out, which made just a huge difference down here. I don't know if you remember from our first walk around the property how grown in it was down here. We cleared that all out, and it just makes this a nice usable space. And we planted some little bitty pine trees up there. I don't know if you can really see them, but they're there. And I want some footage of it, you know, for 10 years when they're bigger. So, I think that'll just about do it for this video, guys. So, thank you for following along. Thank you for watching, and as always, we'll catch you guys in the next video.